trying to think of how I can say this. Alright, so let's talk about how to level up in this world. How to not advance, but I say level up like a video game, because after I interviewed Tom Campbell about, he's a physicist, and we talk about, he explained, the double split experiment and quantum mechanics and virtual reality. Now, I felt that as I listened to him and I did I watched video of Joe Rogan, and it's almost like a video game. Like, also it's come to conclude that what Bob Proctor say, if we use these laws, I think when we start to use these laws, whatever, law of attraction or whatever, to our advantage, it's not just because we want things. Like, I get it now. We can want things, but it doesn't, if it makes you happy, that's fine. But I felt that as I listened to Tom Campbell talk, it's evolving our level of consciousness. Not evolving, but energy. That as we evolve, or whatever people say, I think ascend or transcend, I don't know, I forgot. That we level up our advancement and experience in our life. We get to experience a little bit different. It's all had to do with your purpose, right? We're here to live our purpose. I don't know what it is. I think mine is to expand the level of consciousness or level of awareness, like Ralph Smart, but different in ways, because I am different. I don't, I recently, me and, because I tweeted out to Roberto Blake, if you want to learn, who is Roberto Blake? If you're an entrepreneur or an author, you should check an interview of him that I did on, YouTube. I think if you're trying to get your message out there, YouTube is a way to go to understand how YouTube works. If you're trying to go that route, but there's many ways. For me, I'm just doing YouTube because I always been curious about videos. Like, I've been doing it back when I was a kid. I always filmed things. I used to call myself a camera whore because I used to take a lot of pictures. I just don't do it as often now because I'm more in the world trying to figure out what this thing we call life. And this thing we call life is either a video game or virtual reality. Now, there is a way that we can win, or so Bob Proctor said, right? But this way is becoming aware of what your dream is. I think that the way to advance or level up and to attract a new level of experience to heighten that you never reach and become more happier is your uniquely what you're trying to do here on this planet Earth. And if you can do that, you level up your experiences, what you experience in life, and things come to you via. Because if you ever play a video game, for me, I don't play as much video games that I used to. I stopped playing it's off and on when I was a kid. I was a hardcore video game when I was in 15. I used to play Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Budokai 3. If you don't know, that is character anime Dragon Ball Z. It's where, they're aliens, but they have this powerful supernatural power. They can fly. They use their ability to use chi. And then there's Naruto. I talked about this. They're ninjas. Now, for me, I like this video game called Dark Cloud 2. If you ever played Dark Cloud 2 on a PS2 game, this kid, he was just a kid. And somehow he had to, I forgot what happened. Something happened in the video game where he had to start fighting with monster, but it's been a long time. But he have to level up every time with his weapons, his health, but the thing is, he's leveling up, and every time he advances, new doors open, or new opportunity open, new experiences, and I think it's us. Because every time we level up our consciousness, it's not just the physical, but our consciousness is a stream of data. And every time we interact with a human being or experience something, we level up. Or it's not just that, it's to be able to reach some level of where I think that a 9-to-5 job, I think back, I don't know what it, I haven't go deep to it, but I think they knew that either the rich people knew sorry, that I think that the rich people or somebody in power knew that if you control people energy, or if you control people in doing the work for them, they can build someone else's dream instead of their own, or whatever. If human beings have a purpose and a plan here to do, then if, like for instance, if people who are unconscious or aware of their dreams or purpose or what they're there to do, and they're stuck to living someone else's life 9-to-5, they're taking that vital energy, that vital consciousness to level up that and to build someone else's dream, but it's taking away. And if they hate their job, and I think that the rich or someone in power knew that if they can keep people down. Recently, people, my brother showed me that people poison, like the food that is not really food, farm fooding. Of course, like we knew that people poison our food sources because, my friend, he have a stomach problem and he eat chicken, right? He had to eat chicken, and they put a water whatever into the chicken to make it bigger to sell them to make more money or something. I don't know, but people knew this already. Like they're poisoning our food supply or something. I don't know. People say that. I think a long time ago. And so, but the thing is, the way to level, like I feel like if you control, it's like I feel like the old days, the industrial whatever, the people who are in power knew that if you control people's mind or energy or consciousness, they will have that enough energy to build someone their dream, and it will make other people depressed, miserable. But it's a cycle, right? But if people begin to become aware of this consciousness, because this energy is within you and it's always trying to make you aware of it and become aware of it, and when you go on your dream or purpose, you become more happier. Not necessarily it get easier, but you become like new doors open to you, opportunity that you didn't know exists before, and you start to expand that level of awareness. Now, I believe wholeheartedly that if you're going on your purpose, doors will open for you and you become happier because you're going on that dream. I felt like the more that I level up in my level of consciousness, or the level of what I'm trying to do here on planet Earth, to share my message, to interview people, is that I'm trying to level up my consciousness. It's data, right? It's you. Every video game is they evolve. So when you evolve, it's not about physical, but it's about the consciousness data that you interact with. That if you can change, level up your consciousness, you attract new opportunity that wasn't there before because you level up. So basically, it's like a video game. How do we go by doing that? Well, you have to define what you're here to do. What is not just a dream? What are you here to do that you're uniquely trying to get out your message or whatever that is to level up humanity or level up consciousness or whatever that is. I think that it's like people who are like there to raise our consciousness, they okay, how do I explain this? This can alright, it's like this, right? If I want to interview Bob Proctor or Jackie Chan, right, I have to level up. It's a game. If I level up to, because right now, Bob Proctor, all the people that I want to interview, they are a advanced player. Now, if they are an advanced player and they have, like, they are player, meaning they understand that they are in control of their reality, or not in control, but they advance. They already have the advance. That if I want to interview Mary Morrissey or anybody that you could think of, I have to advance my consciousness to reach theirs. So right now, I could be an amateur player, right? That means I need to figure a way to level up my consciousness to be able to bring that into my reality, meaning my, not just energy consciousness, but this thing that I'm playing. Oh my god, this is just so much to take in, man. My head is gonna explode. Okay, the way that we advance is to level up, to attract, like, to work. When we work on ourselves, it's not just working on ourselves, but our conscious energy, to become aware of this energy. It's like when you logged in order to connect this with virtual reality, whoever, of course, God, is connect with the intuition, the source, the subconscious. It doesn't matter. It's always, it's there for you. I feel like this universe is for you, not against you. And as you level up, you will get what you want up there. And it's not up there, but it's like, so all the people who I want to interview, they're advanced players. So that means that I have to level up my ability to become up there. Because basically Bob Proctor always talk about, in order to attract the person who's on that frequency, you have to become that frequency. But it's not about becoming that frequency. It's about advancing, or leveling up your consciousness to advance. Like a video game, you gotta advance. Everything that you do, you have to think. I don't know if people are talking about, I don't know if people ever play video game, but if they want to level up or live the purpose of their dream, they got to level up their consciousness. That's the only way, man. I felt like that's the message, right? Because I saw Joe Rogan every time, like, even though you fail, right? Like, I felt like even though you fail, for me, I feel like if I keep doing this, right? If I keep interviewing people, I felt like if I keep interviewing enough people, or not just that, to connect people together or something, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I felt in some point of future, something amazing will happen. I don't know yet, but I felt it's there, like somewhere, a point in the future, because right now, technically, I have interviewed every bit a part of people from law of attraction, spirituality, psychic, authors, martial artists, artists, entrepreneurs, of course, entrepreneurs, and everything, because I wanted to understand about life. I wanted to understand, to connect the dots with people, because I got to understand, right? And you know, Roberto Blake, I can't do niche, because niche really, I'm creative. Usually creative people don't like to be bored, and for me, if I'm in a niche, like always law of attraction, I can't always, like, I would get bored. I think I said this in my YouTube channel, I would get bored of talking about that subject. But if I can talk about it, I will. But we gotta level up our consciousness. It's a video game, man. Like, shit. Okay, Bob Proctor. Okay, player. I gotta level up my consciousness, my ability to win this game, virtual reality. I think I'm not explaining this very well, but you're an avatar, and when you're an avatar and you're an amateur, you gotta level up, man. You wanna see, most people wanna attract the things, man. Now I know it's not about the thing. I know that if I want to attract something, I gotta level up my consciousness, man. Like, if I want to attract A player or the advanced player, I gotta work on my consciousness, like data. Like, I gotta evolve, not just evolve, man. That is so fucking cool. Like, if I keep going on this route, oh man, amazing things will happen. Oh, people have no idea. Holy shit. Oh shit. But I'm glad that you're watching this. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. It's just my thoughts. Sometimes I think that my mind is the ability to seek answer, to create answer, or trying to find answer. Right? I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.